Good morning to those who listen. It is October 29th, 2018, 1:26 a.m. I just felt like I had to do a live show. I'm going to go over to the chat. Please go outside right now if you can. Go outside. Take a look at the moon. Look where the position of the moon is. If you can, take pictures or videos. But the main thing is to look where is the position of the moon. Take a look at the moon. Look where the position of the moon is. Sorry, I'm going back to the chat. My computer battery was really low, and so was my phone battery. I was at a friend's house, and I forgot to bring my charger, of course. And it was really low. I took a video of the moon earlier, just a little while ago, about an hour ago. What are you doing, kitty? I got the cat in my room. And I just noticed that the moon position was so far off. It's unbelievable. Come on. It's really making me upset. People have to notice this. And that's why I'm doing this live show, to see if people are noticing where the moon is. Go out and look at the moon. It's like way over to the east. And, I mean, if you compare it to 2 nights ago, I didn't see where the moon was last night because it was too many clouds. Couldn't see nothing. But it was 2 nights ago. It was way in the south. I mean, I can look out the window. It's so far off. So no way I can look out the window and see it now. It's so far to the north part of the sky. It's almost where it's directly overhead, but a little bit more towards the south, a little, but almost overhead. And I mean, 2 nights ago, it was way over in the south. And I also wanted to say also, the sun was way over in the south and way low in the sky tonight. And now the moon's way off. I'm thinking we're in a tilt. An earth wobble. I like the other video I just said. Maybe some earthquakes or something might happen. I don't know. Is this working? Please. I'm still waiting for this thing to load. It says nobody's watching. Come on, YouTube. Less than a minute ago. It's been 3 minutes, really. Come on. I think something's going on, and I want other people to verify this. It's terrible. All right, here we go. Finally, I got the chat up. Check the moon. It's not normal. Thank you. The moon's definitely tilted in the wrong direction. Thank you. I saw that too. It looks like it's totally opposite. It should be tilted to the opposite side. And it's way too far in the north. I had to go live because I want to see if anybody else sees the same thing I'm seeing. It's kind of freaking me out. I left a friend's house. We were playing cards and watching football. And I looked outside. I was waiting. Actually, we took a break while we were playing cards. And I looked outside, and I think it was 8 something. Maybe it was, I don't remember exactly what time it was. And I looked over, and I didn't see the moon at all. And then just a little while ago, I'd say, I don't know, an hour and a half ago, I looked over, and it's like, whoa, it's way over in the north. It's way north. From tonight. Thank you, Starflower. Check chat. Seems close Marcel looks odd. Too many stars near the moon. Yeah, there's weird stars. They don't look right. I mentioned it in the last video I just did. The stars, there was a bunch of stars to the 7, 8 o'clock position and like the 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock position. They don't look right. Yes, thank you. That's a weird, and Perfect comment right there, Amanda F. Stars seem compacted around the moon and not much in the rest of the sky. Something's wrong. I really feel something's wrong. Does anybody else feel really weird about that? I mean, I don't know. It's freaking me out. I don't know. I feel like to happen. Stars Junction? And oh my goodness. Can't see the craters. Wow. See, this is I want to do this. I don't have much battery. But I'm in my sister's house, and I got this plugged in so I can do this live broadcast as long as I have it plugged in. I don't have much battery. I forgot to bring my charger to my friend's house, and the battery pretty much ran down. So I got barely enough to keep going here. Hold on. That means something needs to be hidden by the sun simulator. Yes, I believe we're tilted. I don't explain, hung jury. I've seen sun rainbows and some others. So there's 2 or more percent by the clouds. The Dipper isn't supposed to be in the south. I can look out the window. Oops, I just lost my charger. Sorry. I can look out the window at least, and you know that I've been doing this. I'm looking dead south, and there's like no stars. What in the heck is happening? What's going on? All right, I'm freaking out. All right, there's no clouds. Okay, I see 1 star. There's no clouds and no chemtrails, nothing like that. In the south sky, a little bit to the west, there's 1 star, and there's like nothing else. There's like no stars in the sky at all. What is? Yeah, I'm looking directly south, and there's no stars. There's the southwest, and there's this. Is that the Big Dipper over there? There's stars over to the southeast, but there is like not 1 star in the south. I'm reading your comments. I don't know. I just feel really weird about this. I don't know what. I don't know. This is not right, though. I'm looking south. There's no stars in the sky at all. And then above south, too, if that makes any sense above my head. And there's like nothing. There's like no stars at all. Actually, if I even look over all the way in the southwest, I see 1 star, and that's it. 1 star. And it's too quiet. It's deadly quiet outside. It's almost deafening quiet. And there's 1 like plane or something way off in the distance, but and even the cars aren't going by. It is so quiet. Oh, I'm freaking. I don't know. No sound because there was nothing happening. There's no sound. It is so quiet. I hear something way off in the distance. The Earth has moved to 27 degrees as of dome time. Please, everybody, if you have a chance, look outside. I want to go back out, but I have to keep my battery. There's like no stars. There's 1 star in the south. west more than and there's nothing. And then over in the southeast, I think there's the Big Dipper. Is it the Big Dipper? That's the Big Dipper. But there's nothing over there at all. Someone please say something about that. It's really, yeah, there's like no wind here either. And the only thing I hear is like cars going by. But it was eerily silent, eerily quiet. I don't know. I have that ringing in my ear, and it's really, I can really hear the ringing in my ear when I'm like sleeping, when I'm going to bed because it's quiet. And now I can really hear it loud and it's quiet. I don't know. This is really weird. All right. I'm just going to go back to the chat right now. I don't know. This is. I don't know. I don't know what to think. Something's wrong. I gotta plug back in here. Sorry. All right. There we go. All right. All I'm going to do is listen. All right. I should say listen. I'm going to read everyone's comments and see what you guys are seeing. About the stars were like dead east. And I don't know. I was just looking at the moon. And when I saw where the moon was, I was like, oh my God, it's way off. It's way off. It's so far off, it's not even funny. And if it's working now, can you hear me? I'm showing the room I'm in. I don't really want to show that, so let's get off of that. And give me a second to get over there. And then, come on. I don't know. This is the strangest thing ever. All right, here we go. I'm trying to switch this over. Come on. There. Should be there. Let's go over here. Yeah, I'm glad. Oh, oh no. Plug came out. Darn it. You know, I want my own place. Please, Lord Jesus, let me have my own place so I can. There's so many complications. It's like, all right. Come on, move back. All right, first off. Okay, we're charging. Good. Next thing, it's loading. Let it load. While it's loading, I'm going to check to see. Okay, now we're 12%. At least I'm up 1%. Wow. It's like I have to string together some kind of show and barely get it across the airwaves. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Still loading the chat. I know, and I can't stay up much longer anyway. But I kind of know what's going on. Come on. Load. Please, if you can hear me, please bear with me. Sorry that things are not working correctly. All right, can you guys hear me now? You can hear me. Can you hear me? This thing is like buffering, loading, whatever. And it's look at that. What's going on? You can hear me. All right. I don't know. I just feel like something is happening, not so much with just the moon, but with this thing, and I don't know. I just feel like something is going to happen. All right, good. You can hear me. You can hear me. Don't give up. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to want to do this video, and I just feel it's like it's being interfered with. And I just want to verify with other people around the country, around the world. I don't know. Let's get some states in here. And you guys know I'm in Iowa now, and the moon is way off. Where are you guys seeing the moon way off? Please tell me that it's way off, and I'm not way off. I do think that's true, Robin. I really do. Dear Lord Jesus, I pray that you do your will with this video. You do your will with this communications. And please, Lord, if it's your will, let it work out so that everybody can hear this broadcast, so that we can all contribute to one another's observations, and we can come to a consensus that something is wrong. Yes, God is in control. All right, so we got a Chicago, we got a Texas. And is everybody seeing this moon way off? It's way to the north. It's almost overhead. And I don't know about last night, but 2 nights ago in the south. Still, I mean, it's got to be, I don't know. I'm just guessing like 50 degrees off in 2 nights, though, not from last night, but 2 nights. South America, Colombia is a huge red glow. The moon has a huge red glow. See, there's stars all over the place too. It's tilted at an angle. It's tilted at like an opposite angle. It's like supposed to be the tilted the opposite direction. I don't know. I just get this weird feeling too that something's not right. And it's weird because nobody seems to notice. I was trying to say before, when I think nobody could hear me, I was talking. Like almost the whole time, hoping that somebody could hear me. And I was just saying, I don't know if you guys heard this or not, but when I left my friend's house after playing cards, another friend, I said, look out. I said, look at the moon. He goes, oh, what? It looks beautiful. And I was like, look at the position of the moon. And he didn't get it. So far over to the south 2 nights ago. Way over. Yeah, and it's too quiet outside. I don't hear any animals at all. And it's like I don't really hear anything else either, except for cars going by. It's crazy. I don't know. Something's not right. I just feel something's not right. And there's, excuse me, I'm tired. There's a lot of Schumann resonance spikes going on. Not really any big earthquakes going on. And again, I don't know if Schumann resonance relates to earthquakes or if it's just more of the frequencies. Story of our lives. I'm glad I got you guys out there because otherwise everybody would just say that we're crazy, that everything's normal, it's where it's supposed to be, blah, blah, blah. I had somebody say about a week ago in the comments saying that the moon was supposed to be more overhead. And then I said in the comments, I said, well, then why is it so far in the south? And it's just like people just try to come up with some excuse, something to tell you it's normal, and it just drives me crazy. Audio and visual. What's that? I got 2 people that clicked the dislike button. What's up with that? So, I don't know. I just wanted to. It's more of this video was just, I just had to do a video because I want as many people as we can to look up at the moon and just verify where its position is. It's so far off. It's so obvious. How does it? I just want to just run out in the streets and say, "Hey, look at the moon." I'm glad other people are noticing because otherwise I would just, I don't know what I would think. But yeah, it's so far off. It's not, I've been doing videos every night and out the window, and now it's so far over that I can't do it unless I go out the front door. Audio and visual, I think you are right. I think we need to prepare, and we need to spiritually prepare. We need to have the full armor of God. Space Force. It's funny. Why? Why? Why do we need a Space Force? Really? All of a sudden out of the blue? Something's up with that, too. I really think so. Right. People would think we are crazy. I mean, I already get everybody thinks that I'm crazy. And they tell me that, too. But I say, I don't care. At least I know. I said, I know. You guys can. I feel so bad because I just don't know what to tell them. I try. I try. So yesterday I couldn't look at it. More east and than normal. The other night it was way over to the north. The other night it was way over to the north. The other night, 2 nights ago, it was way over to the south. And I'm afraid that now they're gonna start labeling us as crazy, and then no one will take us seriously. Yeah, well, it's called NASA. NASA's, what are they going to do? They're not going to do nothing. I think they're part of all this deception, one way or the other. All right, Elizabeth, where are you? It's sinking down the sky. Because right now, I think I haven't looked lately, but I'm thinking it's like almost completely overhead here. I don't know. I I just remember. I don't remember what time it was. It was like it seemed. I don't know. It was 8 or 9. I don't remember. I wish I knew exactly because I went outside and I couldn't see the moon at all. And then it was 11:30, something like that. And then suddenly the moon is there, and it's like, boom, right. If when I went out and looked over, it's like directly east, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's so far off, it's not even funny. And I just felt really weird right then, and nobody else would even, oh, it's fine, it's normal, blah blah blah, or they don't even notice. That's the thing, you get all these people that said, "Oh, all you got to do is check Google, blah blah blah," or all these stupid star maps and stuff, and they'll tell you where everything is supposed to be. But you don't have to do all that. All you have to do is look. Everybody can have a marker. Look at a certain thing and where the moon is then, and then compare it to another day. When I was at that other apartment, it was so far off over there, and I have markers. All right, Buff. Who gives a crap? You mean who gives a crap about if the moon is off? Where's Nibiru? All right. Now we got the Planet X system. I'm not real familiar with every planet. There's supposed to be 9 planets in the Planet X system. And then there's Nibiru, Nessus, Planet X. There's other ones too. And then there's moons. I think there's 14 moons. And then there's a debris trail that's going to be behind it. And I already believe that it's close enough that if it wasn't for the sun simulator, the chemtrails, all these crazy thick clouds, that we would already see it in the skies already. Know what NASA thinks. Okay. Thank you. Right. But still, I mean, it's going to be different because it rises and sets at different times. It's always like an hour. I mean, it's not always exactly an hour, but a roundabout hour later every night. But still, it's way off. Yeah, and it doesn't matter if people think we're crazy because at least we're right. And we're the ones that are paying attention, and we're the ones that are going to be prepared, and we're the ones that are going to go to heaven. And I hate to, I hate to think about all the people that are denying this and that are, I don't know, they're just out there. It's like I don't know, it's a different world to me. Just in the last year, it's like people are so out of it. I don't even know how to explain it. Ago now, it's like I can't say nothing to anybody, and they're always dismissing it. If I try to say, okay, explain this, and with them, they're always an excuse. Oh, it's because of this. This is this. Oh, because of that. Oh, come on. I'm like the sun, especially with the sun. My friend, I was like, how can the sun change sizes like this? I'm like, look at, I'm showing a video of it, and the sun is huge, and then all of a sudden it's really tiny. And I'm like, how can that happen? And he's just like, oh, it's because of the clouds, the thickness of the clouds. The sun never looked like that through the clouds ever. That's what I don't get to people either. There is one star that was over towards the west, I think. I think that was supposed to be Mars. I want to go back outside. I want to get more battery. I always try to keep my camera charged, my computer, 13%. That ain't going to do it. Yes, I'd rather be awake and crazy. At least we know something's wrong. I don't understand how people don't think there's something wrong. There's so much wrong with everything. And people, I gotta look out again. Now there's that one star. Wow. It looks like the Big Dipper moved quite a bit. And now there's totally nothing in the south. In a way, that one star that was in the southwest is way over in the farther over west. And then there's the star, okay, below the Big Dipper. Is that the Big Dipper? I don't even know. It looks funny. The southeastern sky. And I would say it's maybe a little bit closer to the south than to the east. And there's a constellation. I thought it was the Big Dipper, but I'm not so sure now. All right, there's 2 stars at the top, and there's 3 stars below that. To the side of that, there's 2 stars. One's really faint and one's brighter. And then 1 star below that, and then way down below is a bright star. And it's flashing. And I couldn't see it before, but it must have just got high enough. And how does it? It wasn't that long ago that I was looking outside. That star should have been there. And there's like no stars in the middle, in the south. Due south. There's no stars at all. But I'm only looking at a certain part of the sky, though. I need to go back out where the moon is. I don't know if I can. The air pressure change. Numbers. Yeah. Well, that's something we got to think about is communication. I really feel like this is going to be gone really soon, and I'm not going to be able to talk to any of you guys. You won't be able to talk to me. We won't be able to talk to each other. Is that the Big Dipper in the southeast? It looks different. I mean, it looks like part of it, but then the other part of it doesn't look right. Is it just me? I don't know. I want to go back outside. Check the moon out again. It's not in the right position. It's weird. Something's gonna happen. It's gonna happen today. I don't know what it. Oh man, I lost my charger again. I'm in a different spot where I normally charge it, and it keeps coming out of the wall. Went back down to 11%. I can't go down much farther, otherwise I'll lose everything. Ouch. I'm just so glad that it's not just me that are seeing this stuff. Radios, the ham radios. I feel funny about the ham radios now too, because there was that drill that they did where they were doing, it was in California, and they did a blackout drill where there was no communications, but they told people on ham radios to use their ham radios to see if it would work. And supposedly it was a success, but makes me think that they're tracking that too. I don't know if they can track that or not. Elizabeth, I will Google it. I really believe that Google is manipulating information. All right. I don't know if you guys remember the other show, if you were here or not. All right. Here's a question for everybody. When did Michael Jackson die? And I know this might be one of those Mandela effects, but this is something that's... All right. When did Michael Jackson die? And don't look it up on Google either, because Google will tell you a certain date, and I want to see what other people think first. Anybody? Earthquakes in California right now? 2009. Did you look that up? I don't know. It wasn't 2009, though. It was either 2012 or 2013. And I asked this question on another live show, too. And somebody said that they knew for sure because Michael Jackson died just before their kid was born. And their kid is 6 years old now. So that would make it approximately 2012, 2013. And oh my God. Okay, who died first? Michael Jackson or Whitney Houston? I think everything's being altered. Yeah. The movie didn't come out till I think it was 2012. What was it? Can't remember the name of it now. The question was who died first, Michael Jackson or Whitney Houston? Oh God, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Is this a Mandela effect? Is this a Mandela effect? I don't know. I just think the whole world is trying to distract us from what's really going on. And they're keeping us in the dark as much as they can. And what's happening? Yeah, Dutch Sense, he's really good at predicting earthquakes. All right, I didn't mean to throw us off on the moon thing, but I don't know. I just think, it came from the Google. I don't believe everything that you put in the search for Google is true. I really don't. And I think they could actually manipulate that stuff to each person too. I don't know. I don't know. I can't even. It's hard to even talk about it. Well, Whitney Houston died before Michael Jackson. At least that's in my memory. There's a couple other Mandela effects. I think they're trying to do this to make us think that certain things happened that didn't happen. All right. Who's old enough to remember? All right, what was the ham radio? What'd you get for that? Oh gosh. Mandela. See, that's where the Mandela effect came from. Some people think that Mandela died while he was in prison, and other people, he got out of prison and died. What was it? 2008? I don't remember the year either, but it's terrible. But yeah, he was out of prison and he lived for a while after. Whitney Houston died before Michael Jackson. Or am I wrong? Or am I being deceived or altered or something like that? There's a couple other things. Who's old enough to remember Life Cereal, the old Mikey commercial? Google Maps messed up. JFK 4 seats or 2? 4 seats in the car? 4 seats. I mean, it wasn't it. I thought it was like 2 seats in the front and 1 big back seat, the whole seat. Oh my gosh. Not Captain Crunch. What about Captain Crunch? I don't know if I want to get on the Mandela effect. I can't remember the Captain Crunch one. Mikey likes it. Exactly. All right. So here's the thing with the Mikey live commercial. And it's been manipulated. I know it. I don't care what anybody says. It was always the 2 kids were saying, you try it. No, you try it. Well, let's give it to Mikey. He hates everything. Why in the world would anybody give cereal or something to a kid that he doesn't like? And then, or if he already liked it, why would they bother giving it to him? Oh, he already likes it. Hey, Mikey likes. Yeah, and now he likes it afterwards. But he hates everything. He hates everything. But for some reason, now the commercials are saying he likes everything. Why would it say he likes everything? Oh no, Trix and Cocoa Puffs. 2, but they say 4. 2 seats. Black car. I thought it was a blue car. Come on now. See, they're trying to manipulate everything. At least Fruit Loops. Fruit. Oh no. I always remembered fruit as Fruit. Ham radios. I don't know. Do you guys trust ham radios? Do you think that they'd be able to track people through that too? They're going to be able to track people through their phones, computers. I don't know. For some reason, I just don't trust ham radios. Yeah, Fruit Loops. Sorry. What's the Captain Crunch one? I can't remember the Captain Crunch one. There's a bunch of them. How about the Ghostbusters? That's the only other one that I think has been changed. Is the Ghostbusters, the circle with the line through it going a certain direction. I think it was, I can't remember which direction I got it anyway, but I remember there was one direction it went, and now there's, unless you have like the old merchandise, you see the go in the opposite direction. Life is like a box of chocolates. That's, yeah, but life cereal isn't like a box of chocolates. Captain Crunch, Captain Crunch, Captain Crunch. Now, okay, I do remember it being the full word Captain Crunch, but maybe that was just changed though, and not an actual Mandela effect. The chat keeps deleting the ham radio info. Really? All right, let's everybody just talk about the ham radio. Do you think ham radio would be able to work if there was a power outage and be able to communicate from long distances, even other parts of the world? Can you hear me? Better than nothing. I don't know. When they did the test, it made me think that they did that on purpose to track them too. I don't know. There was a test. I can't remember when it was. It was a while back. It was in California. It was like preparing for a blackout, preparing for a power grid outage. Um, yeah. The preppers have always said, what makes me think, is that another trap? I don't know. Presidential alert. I'm telling you that presidential alert is creepy, and it's going to happen again. And again, I'll say it, Black Friday. Was it life, or is life? Life is like a box of chocolate. Is they track us already? Yeah, it's true. I think the moon's been out of position for the last few weeks. I agree with that too. And I'm starting to think that tonight is probably closer to where it's supposed to be. And all the other nights it was way off. Looney Tunes, yeah, I know. No, it's supposed to be two O's, not Looney Tunes. FEMA camps. You did it twice. Where's the other O? Looney Tunes. I know that's another one. That one and I think this Mandela effect too is like, you're like, wait a minute, which one is it? And you kind of think in your head, and then you don't, and then you wind up believing whatever They say it is. Oh, those who prep will be the first to be taken out. Well, the one thing about prepping for everything is if you have a bunch of supplies and stuff, yeah, people might come and try to steal it from you and kill you in the process. But I'd still rather take that chance. So the moon tonight is where it should be. Yes, I agree with that too. And that means if tonight is okay, where it's supposed to be normal, then the last few nights, week that's gone by is way over to the south, is way off. So what does that mean then? That means we've tilted or something. And if we tilted, that means something should be happening. Earthquakes or something, right? I don't know. I'm tired. I don't know. I just couldn't believe where the moon was. It just freaked me out. I was like, whoa. Whoa. And I immediately felt like something was wrong. Well, I don't have to worry about being a super prepper. I gotta see where the moon is again. It's making me crazy not knowing. But I don't have much battery. How much battery I got now? 13. Really? Wow, it's terrible. I think that's what did I get it up to? 15% at the most? And that keeps unplugging from the wall and didn't even know it. The moon is wrong. It's tilted wrong. And I took those videos and you can't see any of the details or anything, and you can't see how it's tilted because it almost looks like it's full on the camera, that is. I gotta get up early, take my kid to work. He's killing me with all these early morning shifts. So my oldest son, he's 18, and finally got his permit. So now he can start practicing driving. Sorry if you can hear that or not. I'm rubbing my eye. Oh, itches. But I'm going to start teaching him how to drive so that he can take the driver's test and then he can start driving himself. I mean, I don't mind taking him to work and stuff, but it's like he has all these early mornings and it's like, Right. The Mandela effect, I think, is just a big distraction. What? When we have a major earthquake here in Cali, well, no, okay. What? MERS 3 or MERS 4 ham radio channels? Huh? Glass bottles. Yeah, water is one of the most important things we'll need. And glass bottles is good to a certain extent, unless, there's earthquakes and stuff and it knocks them over and smashes them. But then plastic containers could also puncture. Oh my God, I'm so tired. All right. So if anybody is leaving, I just want you to know, thank you for coming by, and God bless. God bless everybody that's been here tonight, and God bless everybody for just confirming that things are not right with the skies, with the moon. Oh, I'm gonna fall asleep on you guys. What time is it? 2:41. All right. Yeah. All right, I'm going to try to take a really quick video again of the moon, where it's at now in the sky. I mean, obviously, I got to end this first, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to fall asleep. Oh. All right. Thank you guys for watching. 8:42. 8:42 a.m. or Denmark. So that would be p.m., right? Because 8 would only be 6 hours. Maybe. I don't know. Is it 8:42 a.m. or p.m.? If it's 8:42, you wouldn't be able to see the moon. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Thanks, Elizabeth. And everybody just keep looking out for the moon and the position of it and the sun, too. To me, today, the sun was way over in the south. That's another thing, too. Isn't the sun and the moon supposed to be on pretty much the same track? You know what I mean? I mean, the moon shouldn't be way over in the north while the sun is way over in the south, right? Yes, and everybody keep praying, and please. Oh, sorry. Everybody thank Jesus for everything He's doing in your life, and just keep praying, keep strong in the Lord, keep encouraging each other, and keep strong. Just keep on that straight and narrow path. It's hard, and I really think that something's going to happen soon. So, in case, I'm always worried about this too, that one of these days something's going to happen. I'm not going to be able to communicate with everybody anymore. So if that ever happens, just know that God's with you. And just call on Jesus. I felt weird when I said that. I don't know why. I don't know. I just feel something's happening, coming soon. Something's going to happen really soon. Within the next couple months. If not sooner. 5G. Yeah, everybody kind of keep just track on the position of the sun and the moon and the stars. And just keep noticing things when they're not right. And let's all kind of just like keep together on this and try to keep commenting, and maybe some people will actually see the same things that we're seeing and come to realize that something's not right. I'm tired. Thank you guys for watching. Just remember, I love each and every one of you, and keep praying for each other, and just keep praying for the Holy Spirit, the full armor of God, to help us through, because we're going to have some really hard times ahead of us. God bless everybody. Yes, it's so obvious. Prepared. Always be prepared for something. Keep your eyes open and keep praying. God bless. I love you guys.